And here is the Writer's Almanac for Wednesday, the 8th of January, 2020. It's Elvis Presley's birthday today, Tupelo, Mississippi, 1935. He didn't intend to become a singing star. He was a truck driver for the Crown Electric Company in Memphis. He just wanted to make a record for his mother for her birthday. And so he scraped together $4 to go into the Sun recording studio and record My Happiness, and That's When Your Heartaches Begin. The recording engineer liked the voice. He turned over the recordings to the producer Sam Phillips, who called Elvis back into the studio. Elvis sang a few more slow ballads. Sam Phillips was not too impressed. And then in between takes, Elvis and the other musicians started fooling around with an old blues tune called That's All Right, Mama. Sam Phillips asked them to come into the studio and record it. They did, and the next day it was played on the radio in Memphis, and it was the beginning of his career. He went on to record 149 songs that made the top 100 on the Billboard Pop Chart. It's the birthday of Emily Green Balch, the writer and pacifist born in Jamaica Plain, New York, 1867. She was a painter, she was a poet, and along with her friend Jane Addams, she co-founded the Women's International League of Peace and Freedom, for which she was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize in 1946. It's the birthday of physicist Stephen Hawking, born in Oxford, England, 1942. Went to Oxford, never attended lectures. He was bored with most of his classes. They seemed too easy. It was only after an oral exam that his professors realized how intelligent he was. He was studying for his PhD when he was diagnosed with ALS. His doctors expected him to live only 2 to 3 more years. He was depressed at first, but then his condition seemed to stabilize, and he got engaged to one of his classmates, and he set out to finish his PhD and discovered that he liked the coursework, focused his studies on black holes, and in 1988, Stephen Hawking decided to sum up all the research on physics and astronomy in a book for non-scientists called A Brief History of Time from the Big Bang to Black Holes. It came out in 1988, went on to sell almost 10 million copies. It was on this date in 1877 the Lakota Sioux warrior Crazy Horse fought his last battle against the United States Army half a year after the Battle of Little Bighorn in June 1876. Battle took place at Wolf Mountain in Montana against the army of General Miles. Crazy Horse retreated, and in May he led his remaining people to Fort Robinson and formally surrendered. Here's a poem by Gary Short, Brothers Playing Catch on Christmas Day. Only a little light remains. The new football feels heavy and our throws are awkward, like the conversation of brothers who see each other occasionally. After a few exchanges, confidence grows, the passing and catching feels natural and good. Gradually we move farther apart, out in the field, the space between us filling with darkness. He leads me, lofting perfect spirals into the night. My eyes find the clean white laces of the ball. I let fly a deep pass to his silhouette. The return throw cannot be seen, yet the ball falls into my hands as if we have established a code that only brothers know. Poem by Gary Short, Brothers Playing Catch on Christmas Day, from his collection 10 Moons and 13 Horses, published by University of Nevada Press and used by permission here on the Writer's Almanac. Be well, do good work, and keep in touch.